All right, let's slow things down. Today we're talking about doom metal. Of the two styles that have influenced modern extreme metal as we know them today, we have thrash metal and doom. It's classified mainly by its tempo, although we're going to find out that that's not necessarily always the case. But early doom especially is going to have wailing vocals, really thick guitar tone, and it's not necessarily bound by playing complicated riffs really fast. If you go to a doom show, you're going to see big amps, you're going to hear lots of feedback, you're going to hear really thick riffs, you're going to feel the music when you're there. The best doom was always going to surround your body, and it's going to feel like it's crushing you. As you're listening to doom, you'll find that all manner of legal and illegal substances is influencing the sound of the riffs. That's why you'll get psychedelic sections, you'll get slow sections, you'll get really thick sounding riffs, so the tone of the song is influenced by how it makes you feel when you're in a different mind. Now the blueprint for doom is this album right here. This is Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. Now the song Black Sabbath in particular is going to be the way that most doom bands start to set themselves up to write songs in general. They're somewhat long, they're relatively simple, they have these wailing vocals and this feeling of foreboding the whole time. Now I will be dead in the cold, cold ground though before I call Black Sabbath a doom band. Now a band I will call doom is Pentagram. A little bit of local legends around here. These guys formed, I think, in 1971, and they don't like to be called doom metal, but it's pretty hard to deny it. They think their music as a slowed down, thickened up Steppenwolf, Sir Lord Baltimore, with a healthy dose of Black Sabbath in there too. Now, getting out to the West Coast, you run into a band like St. Vitus, who I believe formed in 1978. Now these guys are interesting because they have this really thick sound as well, but their music seems even more stripped down than Black Sabbath. Really a lot of power chords, a lot of just driving type of riffs, but nothing crazy in terms of guitar hero techniques or anything like that. Now a band that does bring some guitar wizardry, I would say, is The Obsessed.
I was in Black Flag and Ian from Fugazi would be telling me stories like, yeah, I saw The Obsessed, and I think he's an amazing guitar player. He plays that kind of guitar I really like drinking Clorox all night long guitar.
They mix it up a lot with different tempos and different styles of songs. Sometimes they even switch vocalists off, at least they used to back in the day. These guys use incredibly nice, sometimes boutique amps and guitars, and they kind of combine it all to get this incredibly thick sound. That's something you're gonna see as a really hallmark of doom. So that's just the tip of the iceberg for American doom. But there's plenty to say about European doom. So follow us for part 2 of our doom series where we cover European doom metal.